Okay, back to work at the El Camino. We are going to be doing the paint job today on the body, making the El Chromino chrome. Yes, indeed. So the body, I have sanded it and prepped it the best I can, and we're going to be rubbing it down with alcohol here to get all the oils off of it, getting it ready for painting. Now, before I had painted the underneath, just kind of a head start because yeah, all that has to be black, otherwise it sticks out like a sore thumb when you turn it over. And what I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to be taping up as much of that as I can. Certainly not going to do it all. Like the engine compartment is almost impossible to tape. I know that I'm going to have to be painting some flat black up in there, but as long as I don't have to hand paint all of it with a ton of black paint, that's why I did that. Long story short. And so we're going to be painting it with the, I don't know which chrome paint. I'll let you know after it's done. It's basically the can that looks the best. And everything else is moving right along. The headers are painted in the chrome paint. And the engine is mocked up in there. But I did finally get all those plug wires in there. And, you know, the seats are not glued on there, but you gotta look at it now. Looks like I gotta do a little dusting. I am going to leave the transmission wide open like that because I think it's funny. And then we won't flip it over at this moment, but we will in a little while. So let me tape up the majority of the black here and get it ready for spraying. Okay, that's about all I'm going to do. I've got the main parts of it taped. And it's just going to save me some time on the black touch-up afterwards. So we'll give it the quick wash down, and then we're going to go paint it. Okay, so now we can finally call it El Chromino. Pretty happy with the way it came out. Of course, it's going to have to dry for like a decade. And you can't handle this stuff directly. I was talking to somebody. What I usually do is when I'm holding something like this, I hold it with my hand in a baggy plastic. Doesn't seem to have any effect on it. And you got to hold on to it somehow to do detail work. So I just put my whole hand in a baggie and then work with the other hand. But that's pretty successful. The you know, chrome paint, if it, let's see if I can stop this thing. So chrome paint, I'll get it really close. If it orange peels at all, you're just, you know, it's just over. Because you can't polish this stuff. So you got to make sure. This is like the 3 coats. What you do with these is about 5 minutes apart. You only have about a 5-minute flash dry time. And then you put on another coat. And you put it on kind of heavy to try to even out the orange peel. Because whatever you're left with is what you're left with. And as they go, this is not bad. And I will probably, yeah, paint most of that stuff. Maybe, you know, maybe leave the cowl. We'll see how that looks. Might leave that chrome, but the majority of the engine compartment will be painted black again. And we'll see what else we have to paint black after we take all that tape off. But yeah, let's go check out the hood too. So there's the hood. Of course, you know, you just grab it with one of these alligator clip thingies, and then you can paint both sides at the same time. Not worried about the ejector pin marks. But that is going to look pretty nice on there. Can't quite do it yet, but everything's still wet here. This is going to be a very chrome El Camino. Okay, so I got to let this dry for a long time before handling, and then so I'll be working on some other detailed parts, maybe glue the engine in. Also gonna have to cut those holes in the hood to let the exhaust out. Probably should have done that before painting. Yikes. Whatever. Alright, I have no idea what's on the next scene, so let's go there together.